Welcome to the Devonshire Dis. Today, the force is strong with this one as the Wookies go back on tour. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the Devonshire Dis. I hope you're all well. Another World Cup campaign for England comes to an end, unfortunately, but fear not. We've got another magical conversation to lift those spirits as our attention moves onto the holiday summer season. Joining me today is one of many UK families who are about to cross the big blue and back to the magic, and we're going to discuss all their amazing plans. Sarah, Dom, aka Wookies on Tour, welcome to the Devonshire Dis Podcast.
Thank you very much for having us. Yeah, it's a pleasure to chat and talk to you in person for once.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been chatting away on Instagram for a while now, and it is great to just sit down and talk about a very exciting upcoming trip. It certainly sounds like it, and it looked it as well on your plan, but we're going to go into plans in a little bit for sure. Before we do dive in to everything Walt Disney World 2026, Wookies on Tour. I love the handle as a Star Wars nerd. I've mentioned it before. How did Wookies on Tour materialise for you?
So, for those that know me, I'm a little bit of a Star Wars fan. If those of you who don't know me, I'm a very big Star Wars fan. So yeah, it was. It's just I've always loved Star Wars. I mean, my birthday's May the 4th, so I didn't have a choice. I had to.
Amazing!
Was born a Star Wars fan, so it was just random. I mean, we spoke about starting a vlog at one point, and I think I was on a dog walk. It's where we do our best thinking on a dog walk. So you go out there, you get an hour of dedicated time, you can sit there, and it just popped in my head, and I was trying to think of something we could call the channel, and it just I just got home and I was like, got it, Wookies on Tour.
I love it.
And I could tell by Sarah's face whether she likes it or not. She was like, and I was like, yeah, that's a win.
And it's stuck. And it's stuck.
Yeah. Yeah, and it just developed from there. So, I mean,
Great
Chewbacca's
stuff.
obviously one of the great Star Wars characters. So,
awesome. Awesome.
Get the channel after him.
Absolutely love it. I love it. I was trying to think when we did ours, obviously we went for Devonshire Dis because of it's where the homestead is, but I was trying to think about different ideas of trying to embed something Star Warsy into ours as well, because as like yourself, just a huge Star Wars fan, and it's kind of handy that Disney bought Star Wars out as well, because then we could combine those two loves together, can't we?
We'll try anything to get Star Wars involved.
Sarah's long suffering.
Yeah, we bought a caravan and you called it...
Yes, we had Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Love it.
And now we've got the Vandalorian.
The Vandalorian.
So I say Sarah's just long suffering.
Yeah, I just go along with it.
She just rides the wave now. So.
Were you a Star Wars fan at all, Sarah, back in the day?
No.
All new.
You take a bit of time to think about that. You don't have to answer that quick.
I don't think how many films have I even watched.
Probably two.
One
or two, yeah. I watched that a week, so.
Yeah, no, same. Okay, Sarah, that's the homework. Get the get the saga done.
But you do like A Galaxy's Edge, though.
Yeah, I love it. Like, I'll get involved in it, and I've got Chewbacca ears, so like I am like.
She let me buy a lightsaber, so that was good.
Yeah,
we bought Spirit jerseys last year
got
to match
Spirit jerseys.
Star Wars ones.
Amazing.
So yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I just don't watch the film.
Begrudgingly.
Yeah. I've watched some of them, but just not many.
These Spirit jerseys were meant to be our travel day jumpers for this year, but now it's going to be 26 degrees on the day we travel, so yeah, they're not getting warm.
Yeah, absolutely not unless you want to cut the sleeves or something like that.
Yeah,
no chance.
That's like, get yourself a little Spirit vest.
I did see that actually, speaking of Spirit jerseys. I think it was on eBay or something. I don't know if it was like a custom made, but there were Spirit jerseys that came as like t-shirts. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I've not seen that around the parks or anything, but I did see that pop up the other day.
Well, we didn't really think about our Spirit jerseys because we got the ones that say "I love you" and "I know," so like the Han Solo quote on the back of it.
Yes.
But we didn't realise if you wear it on your own, it just looks a bit stupid because you've just got a jumper with "I know" on the back. And there's no reference to it.
People are tapping you on your shoulder, just like, what do you know?
Yeah, what do you know? The other one says, I love you, so apparently you love everyone. But, they were in the character warehouse, so they were cheap. So
you wanted to get them when we were there.
Yeah, I nearly paid full price.
You nearly paid, he was persuading me, and I was like, no, I don't want matching ones. And then when they were in the character warehouse, I was like, $20, okay.
Gotta be done. Yeah, absolutely. I do love the character warehouse, and they tend to have quite a lot of Star Wars stuff in there, don't they?
Yeah, well, I'm fuming. So at the moment, there's tons of me watching loads of vlogs, and all I see is like Star Wars, what do they call magic bands, and there's all the cups and everything's like spillover from May the 4th. But last time we got there was nothing left.
I was hoping to see some more stuff over there. I'm hoping to see some merchandise. It's got to be since the show's aired. I thought it was fab as well. I know we've spoken about it off air, but that was a great little animation series.
Yeah, I'm not really into Star Wars animations that much. I'm just sort of dabbling on Clone Wars, but Maul was just unbelievable. It was so good.
Oh, we could fill a 2-hour podcast episode talking about Star Wars.
Yeah, Sarah goes to sleep if we did that. So. She's got no idea what we're talking about.
No.
Let's switch it over from Star Wars to its now owner, Disney. How did Disney enter your lives?
So I suppose, like, 'cause we've got 2 girls. We've always been in, like, our girls have always been like Disney girls, haven't they? So...
Yeah, but prior to that, it was just you and me.
I suppose, yeah.
Our first holiday was just me, Dom, and his mum and dad. There was just 4 of us as adults. I think it was a long time ago. I was only 18, and I think you were like 19, 20 or something.
I turned 21.
Oh, you turned 21 when we were out there, so I must have been like 18, 19, yeah. So
we are the older generation of Disney fans.
Yeah. That wasn't but a few years ago.
But yeah,
I don't know why we went to Disney. We just thought, do it.
Yeah, it's something I always wanted to do as a kid. A lot of my friends did it when I was at school, and we never really had the chance to do it. We used to go to Devon on our holidays all the time. That's the only place we ever really went to.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
We love Devon. We love Devon. We spend a lot of time there now.
We do.
I love it.
But so we went there and it just blew us away. We absolutely loved it, didn't we? It's just I'd never really seen anything like that. So the heat and we loved all the food. And I mean, we said we loved the food. We used to go to like Ponderosa and Golden Corral. So
same.
Not somewhere I would go now. We every so often we see a Golden Corral. It's like, no, I don't want to. There's too many other better choices now.
Oh, absolutely,
yeah. So we went on that trip, and I say that was back in 2003. So that was a fair trek back. And I actually turned 21 in Clearwater Beach. So we went out on my birthday.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, and it was
really good.
it was amazing.
But I think the thing is, latterly we've been going more and more, but I think the difference, the reason we go to Disney a lot is because you don't really like a holiday where you sit and do nothing. And now we've done this as a holiday. The thought of going somewhere all inclusive, which is, I know, is mainly up a lot of people's streets. It is the sort of thing you go and relax on a holiday. But Dom's like, well, what am I going to do?
Yeah, what am I going to plan? What can I put in my planner every day?
Yeah, I think the thought of just sitting around, for 2 weeks or a week or however long it is, doesn't appeal as much anymore once you've been.
It's just such an active holiday. It's just there's so much to do, and there's so many different things to do as well, because we really diverse on our trips, so we don't just park. We're exploring everywhere, so we're off. I mean, we've never done it without a car, so I don't think we ever could.
No.
So it's for us, it's just the exploring's part of the fun of it, and it's just I mean, again, we're very localised because we're only going to sort of Orlando, Tampa. We've been Daytona and things like that, so we're not travelling even that far outside of Orlando. But again, there's so many places to visit.
I saw on your series that you posted, you headed up to Buc-ees, which it looked like chaos, but I need to get there.
We went there on Labor Day, and it was just insane. Because I mean, I knew it was a big place. For those who don't know what Buc-ees, I'm sure most people do, but it's just it's a very big petrol station with like 120 pumps on it. Whenever I explain this to someone, it sounds really sad, but it's got a 50,000 square foot shop on the back of it, and it's just, I think until you see it, you can't believe you can theme everything in a shop about a Buc-ee the Beaver.
It's mad, isn't it? Absolutely mad. I don't know why the popularity's picked up, but it's just, apparently they're opening another 4, I've heard, in Florida as well, which is just mental.
I think, the other one's a bit further south, isn't it? But I looked at it, and it's like 2.5 hours, so it's still, I mean, that shows you how big Florida is. There's 4 of them going to be in there.
Yeah. I think they said there was Tallahassee was one of them up north, and then they're going to do another one down towards Miami way, so they've got one really south. And I don't know where the other 2 are going, but it just shows the appeal of that petrol station brand, doesn't it?
But I mean, it's just good fun. I mean, we walked around it. You can get the big brisket sandwiches. They got like fresh jerky. You can chop off whatever size.
It's different, isn't it?
Yeah,
If you like walking around like Walmart and places like that, then you're going to love it because they had like the snacks that you can like grab and eat.
Even nuggies that are very questionable.
It's kind of like walking around Walmart and a 7-Eleven all in one. Kind of thing. And so
but it was just funny seeing different people in there as well. It's hilarious. And the thing is, when they were cooking up the briskets, they're like, brisket on the board, and they're like shouting. And it's like an experience, but it's free as well because it's just a drive.
This is it. Yeah. I've always said supermarkets in America feel like the fifth gate to me. I love it. I love the experience of going to Walmart and Target and places like that because it's so different to what we have over here. And just to see something like Buc-ees on vlogs like yourselves, it's just, it does look like a whole day event when you get there.
Yeah.
Just to get into a petrol station, it's I need to experience it. I need to experience it.
Yeah, and it's just something like we really enjoyed it. I mean, again, something I quite enjoy. These lot just tend to follow along with weird stuff that I like to do. But yeah, I think you quite enjoy it, and I think like
I just enjoyed it for the food and drink.
You did, yeah, and having
why not?
You like the homey bit, didn't you? With all the
I like the homey bit.
Massive home section.
Yeah.
But my youngest daughter loves like the iced coffees and things like that, and they've got like 27 different flavours of coffee you can get in there. It's typical Americans. Everything's just bigger and better, and it's great fun.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why we all go out there, right? It really is. It. Just for having 50 sachet menus of coffees and
struggle with 4 choices in the UK, get 50 and it's like, oh,
you got like Costa, Starbucks, home brand. Okay, great, I know where I sit. But when you go over there and Joffrey's throwing like an ice cream sundae at you instead of a coffee, and you're like, okay, and there's 50 of them to choose from, it's just incredible. Certainly a main reason why we go over there is to sample food, drink, and all of the niceties that you get with it, for sure.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean, we love all the food out there, don't we? It's and it's like I say, this year is going to be very different because we're going to be trying eating in the park a bit more, and that's something we don't usually do.
Cool. Good. Awesome. Why is that? Is that just because this trip's staying on the bubble more, or just a choice?
Well, last year was our first year staying in the bubble, so we stayed at
French Quarter.
I was about to say Polynesian French Quarter. No, we stayed at Port Orleans French Quarter.
Great.
And it was the first time on site. I was real hesitant. You were quite keen on it.
Yeah.
And we just loved it. It was, I think, just being 6 minutes away from the parks in the morning.
I think the year before that we'd stayed, I can't remember where.
Serenity Villas. So it was right over by Claremont.
Okay, yeah.
So it was as far as you can go on the 192 and then up like towards Claremont. So it was a 45-minute drive to the parks, wasn't it?
Yeah, and for me, I think after doing that for a few years, it's definitely changed the way we plan the holidays now that we're on resort, because you can go in, rope drop, do 3-4 hours, go off and do something else, and even go back to a park. Whereas when you're in a villa, this is our experience, is you're talking 45-minute journey to get there. So if you want to go home, 45 minutes home, then if you want to go back again, it's another 45 minutes. That's a lot of time wasted in the car.
Yeah.
And to be fair, we've always found that when we've done a villa, we'll go in the park, we literally have to go there all day until we can't walk anymore. Mm-hmm. Then by the time you've driven home, you're too tired to then consider going back out again.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So that's kind of, for me, why I wanted to stay on site, because, and then once we did it, like literally 8-minute drive and we're at a park. It's insane. And like you can go back, get changed, sit around the pool. Like every villa we've had, I think the last villa we had, I didn't even get in the pool. We were not there enough to really warrant having our own pool. Whereas last year, like we had quite a few pool afternoons, and it was like rare for us to be able to actually have some downtime.
Yeah. But it's even in the mornings, you just wake up and I mean, you've seen our planner. We quite in-depthly plan our trips. That's a guide to what we think we're going to be doing that day. If we just read the room, in the end, if our daughter's tired, she wakes up and she's like, I need a bit of a lie-in. We'll have a lie-in and we'll go around the pool for 2 hours, and you just adjust your plan as you need to do. So nothing we ever do is Bible. It's always just, this is the general idea, because we tend to book things around like the park availability, sort of whether it's going to be busy in the parks or not, and trying to stay away from certain parks on different days. And
makes sense.
But other than that, it's just we just sort of play it by ear really, and just see how we feel into that. If we've had like a couple of really busy days, we tend to try and ease it back a little bit and hopefully just try and chill out a bit more. But the reason we don't usually eat in the parks is because usually we just Walmart, and one of our favourite things to do is we always buy the big subs in Walmart, chop them into 3 or 4, put them in little food bags. Or
sugar cookies.
And that's us for lunch. We don't really eat a lot because it's 40 degrees and you don't really feel like eating.
This is the first year that we've ever got the dining plan, so that's why.
That was going to be a question of that. Interesting.
That's what's changed this year for us. We were, we kind of, we've never had
we've never had a reason to do it because we don't usually eat that much. We've never paid for it, so this was the alleged freebie that we had from booking last year. I'm sure it's not free because I know they put the cost in there somewhere.
It's definitely not free.
In our heads, it's free. It's Disney math.
It's plasters all over the website says free, so go with it. Definitely.
We took that as it is free. But I mean, you look at the value of that because I think it's $75 a day or something per person. So you think the 3 of us on that.
Yeah.
If it's, I mean, the holiday didn't seem any more expensive than we paid last year.
I think it equals itself out. That's what we're thinking. We are going to go into this trip not doing the whole calculations, but I am going to be fascinated to see kind of to tally it up from what we spending money on food and drink last year compared to this year versus kind of what we spent. I don't think there's going to be a lot of difference.
I don't know. I mean, I've done a real deep dive into like where you can use snack credits and things. It is absolutely insane when you see where you can use quick service credits.
Yeah.
It's really opened our eyes, because I was thinking it's just I can't eat chicken nugget and chips for 14 days because it'd drive me insane.
Yeah, no, very
so
true.
We've really dug into where you can like diversify your foods, and we don't. I mean, some of them are quite questionable. We look at like Docking Bay 7; they've got some really diverse foods, but they haven't got very good reviews of what the food quality is.
Oh, okay.
So, but we'll take it quite openly, and like we're all pretty good eaters, aren't we? There's not much we won't eat, so we'll have a good go at it and just try and find some different foods that we can try out.
What have you got on your hit list as far as snacks and quick service meals that you've seen that you think I kind of fancy a bit of that?
So definitely, like I say, we've got Docking Bay 7 in there. We want to. I mean, Animal Kingdom looks absolutely insane.
That looks like
it's a good place for food.
I mean,
place for food.
Again, because I'm a bit more old school, I've got a little A5 notepad. I've been writing all the different places and what they serve in there. But it's great. You've got like Kusafari in there. We haven't done Satuli Canteen. We haven't done any of that before, and that looks really good.
Yeah.
It's even things like the sriracha fries from Dr. Kamal's or Mr. Kamal's, whatever it's called. And things like that are, I mean, that's the sort of thing that will do us for lunch. We don't need a massive amount. And then obviously you get the drink on top of it, so you'll be quite happy with a little cocktail, won't you?
I think that's the way to, like, obviously you got it as a freebie, but the way to utilise the dining plan, from what I've heard from people who do it more routinely, getting the opportunity to have an alcoholic beverage with your drink is the way of like making sure that you either break even or even benefit from having a dining plan, for sure. So
I mean,
why not?
From what I looked on it, it says you should be spending about $10. Like anything less than $10 should be a snack credit, and you should be spending up to $28 for a quick service.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Meal. So you're sort of looking at it. Yeah, if you get a bowl of chips and a Coke, that's probably $10. It's not worth using a quick service meal credit for that. Whereas if you're getting a big burger and a cocktail that's $17, that's you're starting to push up towards where. I mean, we try not to think of it too much like that. We don't want to ruin it. And
like I said to you, didn't I? Well, if I'm not that hungry, I'm just going to use it and get a snack out of it. Like
absolutely, it
kind of is what it is. We're not that bothered.
At the end of the day, it's sort of like eased your food patterns when you're out there now, because you know it's all just been front loaded and paid for. I think that's another benefit of having the dining plan, from what I've heard. I've never done it myself personally. We're still on the fence as to whether or not we do it our side, but I think we're swaying a lot closer to biting the bullet and doing it for the reasons that you said. But I think it is that ease of just knowing that I can mobile order, it's all paid for, pick what I want, and it'll be ready in 10 minutes. Like there's a certain benefit to that, for sure, than having to count the pennies and think, are we spending a little bit too much today compared to others?
And there are restaurants out there that we find that are probably more high-end, like as in cost-wise restaurants. Like there are a few that we'll go to and be like, well, we know that one's definitely going to cost us a lot more money because the food's just generally more, and there are other ones that aren't as expensive. So we've still got restaurants. I think the plan for us was always going to be, we use the Disney dining plan to do breakfast and lunch.
Good idea.
And we would pretty much go out, although there are a couple of evenings where we're going to be in the park, so we've kind of said, well, we'll go out for breakfast, pay for that, but then use it in the evening. So I think we're still hoping to be able to experience some of, because we do love eating out there and going to all the restaurants, so it was kind of, we didn't want to give up that.
Yeah, sure.
But
there's some staples for us, like Ford's Garage and things like that we always, and like Raising Cane's, our youngest absolutely loves that. So we wouldn't ever want to stop that, and because we don't want the dining plan to rule the holiday and stop us doing the things that we enjoy. Yeah,
exactly. It shouldn't be restrictive, should it? No. It should be a benefit to your holiday, not restrictive.
And we always found it really strange, because when we went to French Quarter last year, we saw people getting their breakfast with like 2 bottles of Prosecco with it, and we're like, what are you doing? It's like 9 in the morning. But what we didn't realise is you get the alcoholic drink, you take it back to your room and you have it that night.
Hey, that's a good tip.
I just thought people were surrounded by alcoholics having Prosecco with their breakfast. I had no idea.
But I couldn't.
Sarah's like, is it
allowed?
Are we allowed to do this?
You see them in the corner just tipping into their refillable mug, just like, okay, I see what you're doing.
It's amazing how you can fit a bottle of beer in one of them, isn't it? But it's going to be really different. I mean, you look at Disney Springs, this is one of the things we've really deep dived into, that you can use them in Eats, you can use it Deluxe Burger, Blaze, which we absolutely love. Even like Morimoto street food, you can use your vouchers there. It's crazy the amount of places. So that's where we were quite surprised how many places you can actually go and use them there. And it's even like Swirls on the Water takes snack credits. And
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully it'll be good, and we're quite interested to see how much we've.
Yeah, I'm not sure that we don't know if we'd ever do it again. Like we're literally.
I wouldn't pay for it, in all fairness.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't pay because we did think about it last year because we hadn't done it. We did think, oh, should we have paid for it? But actually, the cost to add it on was.
Oh, it's like 1,600 quid or something.
We never would have made that money back using that. So. Yeah, but whether it does.
Especially as our daughter would be classed, was it anything over 9 anyway, as classed as an adult, so she'd be paying full price for, which is insane. So I don't know many 9-year-olds that are going to eat a meal that size.
I've never agreed with that. You can't, single figure age, that can't be classed as an adult, surely. If you get to like teen, maybe 13, then I get it. The amount that a teenager eats is endless for a lot of them, so I get it, but 9 years old's a bit young.
No, 9 it's really bizarre. Stupid. Yeah, we've never really understood that, but yeah, no, we're interested to give it a try, really, and just again try some of these foods that we've seen on all the vlogs and on TikToks and Instagrams, where all these we've never tried them, because like, even like the spring rolls, you can't use credits for those annoyingly, but things like that we always see people eating them and we've never tried them, so it's a lot of these like the night blossom in Pandora and things like that. I've always wanted to try that. That's a snack credit.
Yeah. Loz was put off by it. She didn't enjoy it. She loved to look at it. She saw it was great, and of course she did it because obviously all over socials everyone's like, look how amazing this is. But she said tasting it was very different to looking at it.
Oh, okay.
I've got a funny feeling there's going to be a lot of things like that look really nice. And it's like the cookie batter ice cream thing that they do in Animal Kingdom.
Yes, yeah.
It looks really nice, but when you think how big it is and you're in 40 degrees and you've got to eat that in about 3 minutes before it melts all over your hands. Yeah. The actual theory of it's probably not so great.
Absolutely, yeah. That would be a mess if I tried that, for sure. Awesome. So we've started off with food, which is my favourite topic in the world, so I'm glad we did that. So thank you for it. But reining it back to the planning side of things, because we have mentioned, and I've mentioned it on other podcast episodes that we've had, especially in our planning episodes, your spreadsheet and the beauty of your spreadsheet. The excitement for a Walt Disney World or an Orlando holiday certainly looks like it starts with planning for you. Is that right for you guys?
Massively.
100%.
Yeah, I mean,
we love it.
Our first planner's probably 5 months in advance. It's quite early on, so we're on the 10th revision of that plan at the moment.
Yeah, unfortunately we've had quite a lot of changes this year.
So we have. So we were going on holiday with some family members that aren't coming now. So and that was only up to a sort of couple of weeks ago. So we've had quite a drastic change because they were older members of the family. So we sort of planned the holiday a lot more around being easy in the morning and doing things where we could go and rope drop and they could come later on into the parks.
Get it?
But all of a sudden, that's not happening now, so we've had to switch about it quite a bit. So now we can do the rope drops and we can stay till later in the parks. But it's it constantly evolves. I mean, again, it's down to us watching vlogs and we think,
I was going to say, or if someone puts something on Instagram or something gets announced, I'm like, I want to do that now. And then you'll go, I mentioned that to you like 2 weeks ago. Goes, yeah, I know, but it looked really good now I've seen it on Instagram.
Yeah, she didn't like my explanation of it. It's probably like me explaining Buc-ees. It just doesn't sound great, but when you see it looks really good.
Saw the visual and was like, oh, no, that's what you meant.
Did the visual, that was it.
But yeah, we've changed it. I mean, we got to our 60-day point and we put all of our advanced dining reservations in. I'd say we've cancelled most of them now.
Really great,
yeah, there's a couple.
We've got a few in there, so we kept like the ogres and the bits like that. But we had like Sonar down, and we really like the idea of Sonar. It sounds amazing. It's our sort of food, but when you start looking at $150 for a meal,
it's a lot of money.
It's more than we would usually spend. So I'm not saying it's not worth that, because it probably is, and the whole atmosphere of Animal Kingdom and everything is worth it. But this is part of the evolution for us, that we just want to try different things.
Yeah, definitely.
All the time, but we also want to keep some of our staples
bits that we like, because like Esme's like our daughter does still come with us. She's got things even in her mind that she's like, well, we've got to do that, we've got to go there. So for her, it's like, well, you pick what restaurants you really want to go, and then we'll work around the others.
Yeah, good shout. Awesome. What's her top picks?
Summer House is her one of her
she loves
favourites.
Summer House looks nice.
But she always has a children's meal, so like. Yeah. But she just absolutely loves it. Mac and cheese, obviously.
She likes to dress up. She's at the age where she really
she's got an outfit planned for her.
I had to do an outfit planner for her, so she can write every day what she's wearing. So it's but she loves that side of it.
I'm trying to think where else she wants to go.
Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's, yeah. Blaze awesome. Pizza.
She keeps threatening us. She's going to get the gallon of Raising Cane sauce, and I was like,
yes.
I don't know how I'm going to get it home. So you're going to have to drink it on the way to the airport. But yeah, I think but again, she's quite flexible with things. She just likes to
like Cracker Barrel. That's been our staple since the first time we ever went to Disney. Like we went there, didn't we? And we've gone back every single time. We always have at least one breakfast there. We have tried other ones.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I just love the little shop.
Yeah, that's again one of our favourites. The Cracker Barrel shop is brilliant. If you've never been there, that's 100% somewhere to go.
Because of you guys mentioning it before and what we've seen in your vlogs and other people as well, we've put it on our list. We've never been, but we've heard exactly that from everyone who's mentioned that. They've all consistently said it was great, so I think we're going to check it out.
Yeah, it's always seasonal, so now they'll start putting all the Halloween stuff in there. So from beginning of July, it'll be Halloween right the way through till October, and then it's Christmas. But
there's still Christmas stuff there all year, but they have more.
We went in April, one of the years that we went, and they had obviously all the Easter stuff in there as well. So the shop's always themed about whatever. And it was great when we went in. I'm trying to think when we went, and I ended up getting like a National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation T-shirt because they just started bringing the Christmas bits in it.
That's pretty cool.
It's amazing. It's one of our favourites.
Consistently good food. We've never had a bad breakfast there. So
good stuff.
Servers are always real American as well, aren't they?
And I think it's good value for money.
I think if you find domestic guests are going to go there, or locals are going to that place, you know it's going to be good, don't you? So if it's full of those, then there's got to be a reason for it. So good shout. Yeah, definitely on our planner. And play with some of yours as well.
Yeah, it's good on that. Yeah.
What about yourselves? Have you two got a specific choice where you want to head?
What are we thinking food-wise?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I love Ford's Garage. That's one of my favourites. I've always loved going to Ford's Garage. That's always been a real... I'm trying to think what other restaurants we've got booked in. I really like Sickies, but we haven't put that in this year.
No, we haven't put that in this time. I think
you went last time, didn't you? That was in your your
we did go, and you did want to go. It was in one of the plans. And
it was. Yeah, it was in like revision 6, I think.
But part of it was also, if we were trying to maximise the dining plan to a certain degree, as in you think, well, you may as well try, if you're going into the park in the evening, we may as well eat in the park. So there's been a bit of that consideration.
Makes sense.
We've got Panda Express in there as
Panda
well.
Express. That's a goat, that one.
Yeah.
Which we love, because that we're doing after a real long day.
Yeah.
So we thought, we don't really want to sit in a restaurant, just get Panda Express. That's a good one to try.
Get some of that orange chicken.
Yeah.
I hear good things about the orange chicken. Yeah.
Oh, the orange chicken is good. Yeah. What's your favourite? I can't think what your favourite restaurant would be. You just like all of them, really.
I don't know.
You do like a Longhorn Steakhouse. You do like...
Oh yeah, Longhorn. Yeah, we always go to Longhorn.
Yeah, we've been to a Longhorn.
Oh, I know. We're going to Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, Texas Roadhouse. Yeah.
Saltgrass. They're like all of our. Anyway, you can get a good steak, basically.
Yeah.
Texas Roadhouse was a recommendation from Instagram. So we were at Epic Universe last year, and we put it on Instagram and said we don't know where to go for dinner. We'll go anywhere. We're not really bothered. Yeah. I can't remember who it was. Someone said, "Oh, do Texas Roadhouse," and we found one near to where we were staying. So we were like, "Oh yeah, that's fine. We'll do that."
Was it steakhouse or?
Yeah, steakhouse. Yeah. But we were sat there and we were quite tired because we'd just done like a 10-hour day.
9:30 at night, and we'd been at the park. This is when it was epic, and obviously you needed to maximise your day because you got one day in there. So we were there from 10 till 9.
And we went in. The server was lovely, and she served all our food up. And all of a sudden, Footloose come over the radio, and all the waitressing staff to start dancing to Footloose in the middle of the restaurant.
Oh wow!
What's going on? This is insane. But it was such a good atmosphere, and it was a real, almost like a honky tonk bar sort of thing. It was.
That's pretty cool.
Really good.
Yeah, good stuff.
And they get a little voucher to say we'd come back for a blooming onion, and it lasts till 2027. I've kept that.
Oh wow! I do. Give that a try.
I want my blooming onion.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if I'll eat it, but I'm gonna get it.
Hey, take the packs. Take the packs. We don't get many on the Florida holiday, do you? So you got to try it. Oh, good stuff. Let's move on to parks then. We've spoken about food, but how about the parks? Because there's so many different parks to see now with Disney and Universal. Are you sticking to Disney? You heading over to any of the others?
So again, this has changed.
Yeah, literally.
In the latest revision. So since the other party members now not coming with us, my youngest daughter's desperate to do Velocicoaster. It's something she's always wanted to do, and we sort of took it off. It gets so expensive, and because we do tour around quite a bit as well, it's difficult to try and squeeze it in there. Yeah. But we changed one of the days. We freed one up. So yeah, now we've dropped a Universal day in. So we're going to go and hit both parks in a day.
Nice, cool. That'd be good. Yeah.
Everything else is Disney.
We tend to, our preference is to kind of do a Disney, not that we've actually got to do it. We keep saying every year we're going to go and just do Universal. Yeah. And then somehow Disney gets back into it.
Yeah,
That mouse, eh? That mouse.
Yeah,
last year's holiday was a Universal holiday.
Yeah, Universal.
So we started off 7 days at Vista Cay, then it was 10 days at Cabana Bay, then it was 14 days at Sapphire Falls, and then we ended up at French Quarter. We didn't do any Universal.
We did Halloween Horror Night.
Oh, we did Halloween Horror Night.
And Epic. So we did do a little bit in there.
Yeah.
But when in 2022 we did both, and we had there was a party of us. Like there was my niece and your mum and dad and stuff. So there was a lot of us.
Yeah.
But it was a very, very intense holiday. And for me, as well as that's probably a downside of it, again, we were in the villa, so we were having to go out for long days every single day and doing both parks.
Yeah.
At that time, I didn't feel we benefited from Universal because I think we literally popped in, did a few rides and left because we were all knackered.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
You did a bit of Harry Potter a bit, something else.
So I feel like, because we obviously do try and go at least once a year.
Yeah.
We're now at that point where you could probably pick and choose a bit more over whether you do it as a Disney, and also then it just means we can relax and do other bits as well that we enjoy a lot off the park as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that sounds like a good shout.
We put Kennedy Space Centre in as well for this year.
Oh, nice, cool. Yeah.
We haven't done that since 2003, so that's the last time we went.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I went to Kennedy, but it's probably about the same time, to be fair. But I love it. I absolutely love it.
We think it's going to be really. I mean, when we did our 2003 trip, we did all Disney, all Universal, Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, Aquatica, Kennedy Space Centre, and a day in Clearwater Beach.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I'd love to go back and look at because we didn't do planners back then, but I'd love to go back and see how we did that.
Yeah, that was the same for us.
We just write notes every day, and we've got a little notebook of every day that we did. But then I do remember getting day 3 parked out around Epcot.
We had no breaks. We just back.
In that year, we did like some of the rides, and I think we didn't even walk around the world.
No.
I think we were so knackered.
Yeah.
So we missed it, and then we
did soaring and test track, and then went back to the car because it was too hot.
Yeah. This is the thing, it's the humidity as well with it. It's trying to drag yourself around. You want it to be enjoyable, you don't want it to overrun, do you? I know what you mean. We had the same when we were younger growing up. The parents used to take us to Disney, to Universal. SeaWorld was in there, Busch Gardens, we had the same combi ticket and everything like that. And you just look back and you think, God, how on earth did I have the energy to do all of that? And let alone me as a child, how my parents had the energy to do it, I have no idea. No idea.
The price of those combi tickets is so good because it's like £800, and that's every single part. Where you look at your individual Disney price, you're paying £400-500.
This is
Universal's the same, and that's without anything else. Those combi tickets do every single part, and some of them like throw in Legoland and things as well now.
Exactly. Yeah. Man, there's so much to see over there, isn't it?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, it's just absolutely crazy. But it's so this year's going to be predominantly Disney. It's
awesome.
Just a little sporadic drop in of Universal.
Yeah, great stuff.
Just lots of exploring.
Great stuff. What about the Disney parks then? What's your must-dos as far as each Disney park is concerned? Do you have something in each park where you're like, if we're going to Magic Kingdom today, I have to get that?
Yeah, probably the rides that you do. I mean, Sarah's hilarious because every time she goes, she finds a different ride it's her favourite ride.
Yeah.
Excellent, good.
Last year was Tron.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Before I hated it.
Yeah.
Got on it and it just found an awful experience. Last year, went on it like 3 or 4 times. And then
nice, good.
Got front row at night as well.
Oh,
best ride ever. And then after
Yeah.
that, I just was like, I've got to go back. I've got to do Tron. I've got to do Tron. That's all I go on about now. Even though it's not my most favourite ride, but it's up there.
So I'd say Magic Kingdom would definitely be Tron. Epcot. Guardians is the best, but we absolutely love it. Guardians is probably our favourite ride in the whole of Orlando.
Yeah, good.
But, sentimentality wise, Soaring for me, it's
I love
going to
Soaring.
be really weird because it's soaring over America, so it's proper Soaring now.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I feel about that. I'll come back to you on that one when I've done.
Yeah.
See
I haven't seen any of it. Have you been spoiled yet? No, same. I've not seen anything. Yeah.
With certain rides, I mean, we don't tend to watch POVs. We don't video them either. So when we do our videos, we don't do POVs. But we've tried to skip everything just so because there's certain things we haven't been on, and we did the same with Tiana's. We didn't POV any of that. So the first time we did it.
Yeah, we do tend to skip people's rides anyway, just because you kind of like.
You want a bit of excitement.
You want to remember, I remember the rides, but I also like to just be in the moment of thinking, oh yeah, I forgot how good this one is.
Yeah, definitely.
Whereas if you've watched other people's, I don't know.
Hollywood Studios.
Slinky Dog.
Oh yeah, you were
Slinky Dog. Good show.
Yeah, no.
So we
Tower
have,
of Terror.
as we're walking in, we're like, I want to do Rise, but Sarah's like, I want to do Slinky. So we're just like, oh,
No,
it's
Slinky
raining.
comes first, and Dom has a Star Wars evening
Yeah, I do.
and afternoon. So we
Oh, good chat. Good compromise.
Splitted it
Yeah, we
up
have,
Yeah.
so that we can just go, right, this is dedicated to Star Wars.
Yeah.
Thank you for all of the rides, but we're doing Slinky Dog first.
That was our first day last year, was Slinky Dog, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're going to start the same this year, hopefully.
And that's when we met Sam
Great
and Martha
stuff.
in the park, 'cause it was his last day there, was our first
Yes. Yeah, good stuff. He's just come back, right, hasn't he?
day. Yeah, he has, yeah. So he's
Yeah.
long for it. He was a full-on 21-day trip in New York.
It
and
did look
Orlando.
good. Yeah, it did look
Yeah,
good.
He looked like he had a really good trip.
Awesome. Slinky Dog to start the day in Hollywood. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shout.
And then Animal Kingdom, it's got to be Flight of Passage, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
Really?
got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we love Run Everest. We'll always do
Yeah,
that.
love
but
Everest.
it's,
That's normally the second ride of the day.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that painful bit, isn't it? You walk in and you see the queue like outside of Pandora, and that's the start of the queue. It's like, this is going to take. It doesn't really. I mean, it's usually on rope drop it's like 50 minutes. So it's not horrific.
Yeah.
But
We weren't very good at rope drop last year, though. We kept. So I think even our first day at Hollywood Studios, I don't think we got in there till 8:15, and you could have got in there early. I think we were in the queue at like 20 to 9.
Yeah.
So we were like
Yeah,
one
we
of the
missed
late ones, like literally
Sure,
we were
yeah.
rubbish.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this year, and I think we did the same for Animal Kingdom, because obviously you open so much early, you have to really
Yeah.
yeah, it's like open 7:30. You got to be.
Does, yeah.
You got to be driving in there at 7 o'clock and parked,
really-
and then getting over there. So it's.
Yeah, so although we did, we just weren't probably the early birds.
Yeah.
Hopefully this year will be better.
Have you got a plan of action for making sure that you get up for rope drop?
Yeah, we sort of figured out what the problem is. It's you drinking cups of tea, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I've ruled it out this year. So I've said, because of where we're staying, like last year, John bought this carrier and he'd walk over and get our teas. Ez would have a hot chocolate. in the
So we had the
morning.
little resort cups, so we used to get
Yeah.
tea and coffees.
Yeah, I was on holiday, so I was like, right, I'll just drink my cup of tea and then I'm going to get ready. But now I've said this year, no
tea.
tea.
No
Don't
tea.
even get me a tea, because then I've actually got to get up, get ready, and then I'll go get my tea, and then hopefully I'll get there on time.
I've got a
I
coffee
love
machine
that.
in the room, so I'll be having my coffee. I'll be good as gold.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So.
And the thing is about a hot drink, I don't know if you find the same, it stays hot for far too long because it's boiling out there as well. So if you're trying to chug it, you've got no chance.
No, you've got no hope at all. But I think again having the car's quite handy, because if you need to drive
Yes.
around on the way to the park to go and get your coffee from the cantini bit, then yeah, it makes it a bit easier. You can just drive to the front and then skedaddle off.
Yeah, makes sense. And you don't have to pay for parking, obviously, being on site, so it's handy.
Yeah. All of these little things. I mean, the more we do it, the more staying on resort. It's going to be very hard going backwards
Yeah.
from it.
Yeah.
I never understood it. Everyone was saying how wonderful it was, and I was like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
But we've only done it once, but even now I'm thinking all those little perks. And
Yeah.
especially now using the boat transport, that you can only do it if you're resort guests.
Well, this is it, yeah. Yeah, they're trying to make it even more exclusive for you now, don't they?
Yeah, that's a massive game changer. I mean, we felt the pressure with that because we used to have to queue for the boat from French Quarter, and it was a long queue
It
sometimes.
was mainly
wasn't
on the way back, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah,
Disney
it was ridiculous,
Springs,
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It was quite a queue.
You'd probably have to wait like 4 boats before you got a boat
Yeah.
back. So it seems great, but then it's obviously a very long slog.
Yeah, definitely. I can see why they're doing it. There's going to have to be some sort of balancing act with, the Floridian residents that go there and your pass holders. So they're going to have to try and figure that bit out, and they're probably going to have to figure that out once they've made it go live. Right now that it's already happening.
Yeah.
But I have seen. I can't remember which companies shared it, but they showed French Quarter's queue for the boat the day before it was implied, and then they showed it the day after, and there was a significant difference. It may just have been, the coincidence of when they were taking the picture of the people queuing, but it does make you think. It does make you think if it's reduced it that much, then maybe it is a good thing.
But it's the beignets. I mean, that's what people go to.
It's
French
the
Quarter for.
beignets,
They go
it
and have
is.
The beignets.
Yeah.
I mean, they're amazing. We had the plain ones and the Halloween themed ones, and
So
they're
good.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I can see why people go there, but it is frustrating when people that are staying on resort are having to queue with everyone else to do that as well.
This is it. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's when Disney starts seeing the money disappear, that's when they'll start retracting it, I think.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. They always said that it was free reign for anyone because it's the easiest marketing, right? If you can get someone to just toddle into a resort that's staying off site captured by that magic of that now on-site resort that you're looking at, and tasting the food and so on and so forth, looking at the pools and seeing how amazing they are. It's free marketing for them. Like, they're going to get people in. So whether they've got to a point now where the demand is so high that they're like, do you know what, we don't need that marketing anymore. And you've got obviously, you know, influencers, vloggers doing the thing for them now anyway, so maybe they can revert that perk back to what it was originally, which was on-site guest. I'm not too sure. The main thing is, you know, being on site, we get to enjoy all of those perks, so that's handy for this trip.
Yeah, it is. So, I mean, we said we would still do condos and villas and things, because it's a very different holiday when you're doing it that way, because you can appreciate the big Walmart shops, and you can
they've all got their pluses and minuses in our
absolutely.
eyes, like,
when we go to Walmart this year, we're not really going to have anything to buy.
Anything really.
What's your go-to at Walmart? What, like, is there a snack or something that you would go to Walmart for, even though you've got on-site dining?
I'm sure we'll still get sugar cookies.
Yeah, Esme
sugar
wants
cookies.
Sugar cookies.
We love
Nice,
that.
good.
And we get the Gatorade sachets, the drink sachets.
Yes.
We will do 2 or 3 boxes of those while we're there, and then we'll bring 4 boxes home, because they are amazing. You love the glacier cherry one, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And the thing is, you just walk around the pot. We use corkscrew bottles, so they keep the cold really well. So we fill it up with ice in the morning and pour some water in it, put a Gatorade in it. And then when you get your free waters around the parks, you can just fill your jug up, chuck another Gatorade in there, and you've got a massive bottle of Gatorade.
Great stuff. Great stuff.
And they just keep us going. As soon as any of us start feeling tired, you just buff off a bottle of Gatorade, and you're ready to go again.
We've just started dabbling with, like, you know, the electrolyte sachets you can get over here and stuff like that, and we've certainly felt a difference using them. And I can imagine being on a Disney trip.
They're a lot cheaper. The liquid IVs are like half the price in Walmart.
Yeah, I think we might have to jump on that for sure, just to give you that little perk in the afternoon.
You think how much you're sweating in that heat? You're just draining yourself, and you just do that. You're just building it back up again.
No, it's a good tip. It is a good tip. Yeah. What about heading back into the parks? What about the entertainment that you're looking forward to? Do you do nighttime spectacles? Are they there for the fireworks, so on and so forth?
Yeah, we've got all of them booked in.
Good.
Last year, Phantasmic?
We did that for the first time last year.
That was the first time we'd ever done it.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, so we hadn't watched anything on it, so we were completely...
amazing.
When the dragon caught on fire in California. That's the only thing I saw.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That, we'd not seen anything. So for us, that was a whole brand new experience.
Awesome. How was that? How was it?
It was really
phenomenal. It was a hot day as well.
Good.
With the evening, I think it was 32 degrees in the evening.
But I think we were meant to go a different night, and it got rained on.
Oh, it did, yeah.
So we were lucky we could fit it in. But obviously, that's the difference. You know, sometimes I think we were meant to go the year before to do it, but it got rained off, so we just didn't bother doing it in the end.
Yeah.
We love Luminous.
That one we normally see.
Luminous.
Blew
us away. We never saw the one with the barges. I can't remember what it was called.
Harmonious.
We never saw that one.
Yeah.
So so Luminous, I think, is beautiful. I think it's the whole atmosphere. We love Epcot. It's one of our favourite parks. It's such a beautiful park.
And at Magic Kingdom last year, we watched the fireworks from.
Oh, we watched Polly.
Well, we got it. We watched it on the boat on the way back, and then watched it on the boat launch there.
Awesome.
This year, I did say I'd quite like to be in there, because obviously it's lovely watching it, but you just don't get to see the castle.
Sure.
We didn't quite realise that. Obviously, Sarah timed it to a T, so we left the park just before it started. We got on the Polynesian resort boat, and the fireworks just started as we were getting to Grand Floridian and then to Polynesian.
That's
and
cool
then they
experience.
played music on the docks. We were sat on the Polynesian docks. But the music and the fireworks, obviously, because the fireworks are further away, they're a little bit out of time.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And you're not head on looking at them as well, so you don't get quite the same effect. It was beautiful.
Brilliant.
And there was
cool experience.
There was 7 people on the dock. There was like no one on there. So
nice. Yeah.
You had loads of space, and you didn't have to go for the mad rush to get off the.
But we didn't do Starlight Parade last year, which I was gutted about.
Yes.
So this year it's happening.
Awesome. Yeah. Same for us. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. I haven't really watched a lot on it. I've tried not to. I've seen little bits, but nothing much, because I want to see it for my own eyes.
Yeah, good stuff. I've heard good things.
The Birds of Flight at Animal Kingdom. That
was really
good.
Yeah.
And it's not air conditioned, so I don't think it's going to be. It was shady, but it's not air conditioned.
Yeah.
But little shows like that we've never. We've never done the Bourne Stuntacular.
Okay, yeah. I don't think we've done it. Definitely Terminator many a time, but I don't think we've done Bourne.
How good was Terminator?
Terminator was great. Yeah, I miss it.
Honestly, that's another episode. If we go back to like Twister and things like that, that's a whole another episode. Because I miss. That's ultimate Universal.
Yeah, absolutely.
We remember all that with the Jaws ride and the Twister ride, and you start looking back at some of those. That's when Universal Studios was a full day park.
That's the peak for that park for sure. Yeah, I think we haven't been. When was the last time we went to Universal? 2015 or 2018. And I got admit the last time we were there in the studio park, taking away Harry Potter, which is incredible what they've been able to do there. But the rest of the park, I was kind of like, I'm missing quite a lot of attractions gone by, like Twister. I used to love Twister, but Jaws especially. But then Jaws has had to make way for the Potter expansion, which I mean, it's still fab. But and we've got the same feeling in Disney now with like obviously Dinosaur going and Dinoland USA was a big place for us. And
it's a funny year. I was listening to, I think it was one of your podcasts actually. It's one with the American couple that I was listening to it. And they were saying about there's not many people going this year because there's so much closed. And when you start thinking about it, and you think, well, even like Universal, so Rip Ride Rocket's gone, Fast and Furious is closing. September? A lot of sad people are going to miss that ride. And then you look at Animal Kingdom. There's a hell of a lot that's closed. It's going to make it a very different experience, but all the ones that we love are still open, so we'll be alright.
The evolution of the park is what's winning out for me. It's like I know in times to come it's going to be amazing seeing like the Cars expansion in Frontierland and obviously Monsters is going to be fab in Hollywood Studios.
You're so excited.
Oh my goodness, the ride sounds incredible.
But I also heard that apparently Disney aren't very good at this sort of planning side of it, and it normally always goes over. I don't know, I've never really followed too many. So I'm like, please don't let it run over.
But when you think they built Velocicoaster in 18 months, it was COVID in all fairness, but that's insane that they managed to do that whole area in 18 months is insane. And that was a 3-year build, but it's because the park was closed. So
exactly, it's all about the timing, isn't it? It really is all about the timing. Like everyone says about Tron taking 25 years for it to be created.
I think that's probably the one that I listened to actually, and now I'm like, no, don't let that be the same for Monsters.
I think they've learned. Disney, from what you can see in the way that area is starting to build up and other areas around, I think they're like, okay, we've got to be on it this time.
It's going to be beautiful. You think Hollywood Studios is going to be one of the big contenders. Now they've got the animation land. Well, once that's fully, because that's not fully open till beginning of September, I think.
I saw that was announced this week. September, isn't it? Yeah, it's a shame.
Part of it's open, but the actual, I don't know if the Olaf animation thing's open yet, so I think that side of it, they're hanging on a bit.
I think it's September 14th or something like that for the actual building. The area's open, but I think the building's not coming. It's a shame, but it'll be there for next trip.
I was just going to say, these things just mean that you've got to go back.
But you think 2028, when that's open, Monstropolis is open. I mean, it's getting better. The more we go there, the more things are opening. We did the villain show last year as well. That was really good.
Really good,
Awesome. Yeah, that's going to be a first time for us. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Muppets taking over Rock and Roller Coaster?
Oh, there's a number of loves in my life, and Aerosmith is one of them.
Yeah. Same as that.
And it's a shame not to hear Steve Tyler and Joe Perry while I'm going around that roller coaster, but from what I've seen, what I've heard, it looks like it's done quite well as the overlay.
I've heard good things about it, but it's one of my favourite rides. I love Rock and Roller Coaster.
I'm glad the ride hasn't changed. I'm glad they haven't changed the speed. It's the same track, so the ride will still be there. I can close my eyes and maybe try and sing myself a little bit too loud for Aerosmith, and maybe I'll be back there. But I'm looking forward to seeing how they've changed it up for sure. Yeah.
I mean, I don't get how the 60-mile-an-hour launch is going to work with Gonzo sat on the other end of it, but it's...
I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, definitely. It's interesting IP to put in there. I wonder, because there was always long rumoured that, when the contract with Aerosmith was gone, they were going to find another classic rock band or someone was going to go in there. They also mentioned Queen at one point was going to have Queen music in there.
You think you could have had Guns N' Roses, you could have had Metallica, but then I suppose they're very niche, aren't they? Where they need to find something. They could have done something like Rip Ride Rocket, where you could have picked 4 different songs or 5 different, and just done a rock roller coaster. Because you could have kept the name the same, really, and just picked 5 different rock bands, and it would have been so easy to do that.
I think they would have had uproar if they completely got rid of the Muppets in that park. I mean, that's one thing they thought. Okay, this is an opportunity to keep the Muppets faithful happy. No, absolutely. So that's that's certainly going to be a first experience along with Starlight and Villains for our side of things. What about you with first experiences? Have you got anything which is top on your list for first experience while you're out there?
So we've got Beacon Barrel booked for this year.
Yes.
So
Pirates.
So that looks very good. I've even got full themed outfit for that.
Yeah.
Love
Sarah's
it.
very good at finding me themed Hawaiian shirts.
Great stuff.
So
Awesome.
I've got some that. So yeah, I've heard very up and down things about it, but I've also heard people have had two completely different experiences when they've gone separate days.
Same.
So I think it's just where you're sat and who's serving you that sort of feeds the experience.
Nick and Sarah recently.
Yeah, we did.
They did theirs, and it looked really good fun. So we were
first
like,
one,
why not?
first time they went, it didn't look so great, and we were like, oh no, won't bother. Second time they loved it, and it was like, oh, that looks so much better. It's
like you said, their cast member they had, their server was fab.
Yeah.
In their vlog. So I think it's that makes it.
Yeah, and it's amazing how much a good cast member can completely change the whole experience of what you're doing.
Yeah, for sure. Completely agree.
And we've got Ogre's Canteen Room. I've never done it.
Have you never done it?
Never done it.
Oh, you were going to lose it in there.
Yeah. Sarah eye roll at that point.
Yeah. Right. Do they do cocktails? Great, I'm there.
They do.
They've got one and a cocktail, Sarah's in.
I had the jet juice when we were there last time, and they did warn it was one of the stronger ones, and it has a kick. So I warn you, if you do try that, it has a kick.
I fancy the fuzzy tauntaun.
Fuzzy tauntaun's a good one. That's what Loz had. Yeah. Just the whole area, the theming of it is fab.
Yeah,
and of course you've got Rex as well, which is great.
See it. Like you've booked it. I don't think it is as late as you wanted.
No, so
the times of the park. But
we saw a few people that mentioned that if you book it as late as you can, like where Fantasmic songs, we tried this last year and it didn't work.
Yeah.
But if you book it as late as you can, when you come out, the whole park's empty and you get to walk around Galaxy's Edge with only the people that are in Ogres. So there's like 20 people walking out and they basically shoo you straight out of the park. So last year we finished Fantasmic and we ran over to Galaxy's Edge because I wanted to see it at night. And the cast member said, "Have you got an Ogres reservation? Because if not, you can't come in."
Oh, really?
They were shoehorning people out. So, but they said you book 9:30, which is at the end of Fantasmic, and then that's when you get it. But the latest it let us book was 8:45.
Oh, I bet the reservations for that time must go.
Yeah, so they weren't there. But I've even looked, even like 60 days from. I mean, this was literally on the 60 days, and I couldn't. Yeah. There was nothing there.
That's interesting.
So yeah,
keep refreshing it and see what you can find for sure. We're doing the same for Space 220.
Fantasmic was on later as well, like 10 o'clock or something.
Oh, they had two Fantasmics.
Yeah,
but I think...
so I didn't know if that's what's thrown it.
Maybe.
So I don't know whether. Yeah, I'm not.
But anyway, you'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But I'm buzzing for that. Absolutely buzzing for that. Just to see like Batu at night is going to be insane.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, it's
our other things, first ones are really not in the park. So we're going to Mount Dora and you're doing the cat boats.
Yes, we're doing the cat boats at Mount Dora.
Cool, nice, great stuff.
So if anybody hasn't seen us before, we do a lot of outside the parks as well. So we tend to go exploring a lot more. So we'll go like Daytona, we'll go Cocoa Beach, we'll go Clearwater. Nice. So we love exploring and finding little towns around Orlando. Yeah. So we did Winter Park. Did we do Winter Park? Yeah, we did because we did the scenic boat tour in Winter Park. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And we went to Briar Patch, and that was beautiful. So this year we're doing Winter Garden because they've got a little market there, and we're going there on the farmers market, which is on a Saturday morning.
Oh, nice, good, yeah, cool.
So we love a nosy around the market stalls, don't we? Yeah. So we're going to have a look at that. And then Mount Dora is just a little bit higher than Winter Garden. So we're doing the little cat boat up there.
Yeah, great stuff.
And that's a 2-hour tour, so it looks beautiful. And if I was looking at it, and you have to have a boat license for the size of the outboard that's on the back of the cat boat.
Right.
So it's like a 4-hour test you have to do, and it's like $170. But if you pass your driving tests before 2002 or something like that, you don't have to do it. I was like, oh, sweet.
Yeah, definitely.
Being old.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably should do the boat safety thing if I don't need to, I'm not paying for it.
Oh no, I suppose it's no different to bikes over here, isn't it? Like you've got it is 2002 or 2003, isn't it? You can
something like that, and you can ride mopeds then, can't you, without a CBT?
Yeah, anything under a 125 or something. Yeah, interesting. But I mean, this is very different. It's on the water. Just letting anyone just go out there. Yeah, what can go wrong? There's no I-4 traffic, is there? It's fine.
That's it. You'll be alright. Got a life jacket on. Be sweet. It's all good.
Have you got a favourite place outside of the Disney bubble or the parks bubble? Is there a place that a staple that you go to?
Probably Celebration's one of our favourite places. Yeah. We always tend to squeeze a Celebration trip in. So we've been loads of different times. So we went at Christmas one year.
Which was lovely.
And they had the big Christmas tree in the middle of Celebration, and that was stunning, wasn't it? And every shop's just decorated. if you've never been to Celebration, it's just one of the cleanest places you've ever seen. Have you ever been there?
Never been.
We're going to go this year.
Yeah, so
hopefully this year.
It's one of those things that it's, depending when you go there, it can be quite busy, because obviously a lot of people go now because it's been so popularised in vlogs, but
sure,
I'd say of all the times we've been there, once it's been really busy. Otherwise, it's usually fairly quiet. If we go in the morning, we'll go early doors, like 9 a.m, grab a coffee, and the deck chairs at the front are usually free. You can see the turtles.
When we went at Christmas, we went to look at the Christmas lights, so that's where we drove round, and then we pulled over, didn't we? And then this guy come out of his house with this electric guitar. I don't know, I think he is known out there.
So it was the most random thing.
It was really random, but then everyone started gathering around and like listening. It was really cool, wasn't it? It was. Yeah.
So we went around G to Ben. So if anyone knows about Celebration, there's a road called G to Ben. That's where they do all the Halloween decorations, and they do Christmas lights and fall, and any event they'll fully decorate. So like Sarah said, we parked up and we'd see all these lights, and there was a few people like crowded round, and we were like, "What's this?" And we went up there, and there's a sign that said Gary Lavini, and he's a famous electric violinist. Okay. And I was like, "Okay." And then all of a sudden, this guy come out and did like a concert.
Yeah, it was really.
We just stood there like, what's happening?
Where are we?
I did an Instagram and shared it, and then he commented on it. He goes, "Oh, I'm so glad you got to come and see me." And it was one of his family members lives in Celebration.
Oh, that's
amazing. Plays like cruise ships and concerts and all sorts.
Wow, really cool.
It was really
cool. It was so random, wasn't it? We literally just stopped to look at a big inflatable Mickey.
Yeah, we were going to go walking up and down the street, weren't we? And then we just saw them, and we were like, "Oh, let's stand here for a bit."
But that's what part of the thing with exploring. It's just you just see the funniest things.
Yeah. Ah, phenomenal. Yeah.
Celebration's great. It's a really good place to go and they've got some little shops there you can go in. We always go to Kilwin's, get a little ice cream.
Nice.
And they've got the Wolfgang bakeries.
We always get the dogs a biscuit to bring back.
We just get them a little Starbucks biscuit. It's like $12 for a dog biscuit, but it's probably broken by the time he gets home. But
that's their special treat when they get home.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever been to the market on a Sunday?
Yeah.
Is it rammed at that point?
It is busy. We've never struggled to park, so you can't park where you normally do at Celebration because it's all closed.
Right.
So you have to park down the road in a big car park.
Yeah.
And then you walk in by the Celebration Hotel, so it's just on the back of that. But the market was great.
It was really good. Yeah, I didn't think it was too busy actually.
And everyone's really. We were chatting to a guy on he did car air fresheners, didn't he? And we just bought the caravan, I think, and he had a motorhome. We just sat there for like 20 minutes talking to him about the difference in touring in UK to US.
Nice. Yeah. Cool.
And
that's
so
what
nice.
I like about exploring, just being able to meet different people and have different conversations. Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Even the lady in Kilwin's was from Leeds, wasn't it? She moved to Celebration,
really?
And I was like, "You are living the dream."
Yeah, we were like, "Oh, we wish we had your life." Like she literally lived right by there as well. We were like,
But she had a very northern accent, but then it kept switching to American, and I was like, "That's tripping me out."
Yeah, that's an interesting combo.
Cool. Yeah, it was. But yeah, it's lovely. The people out there are just amazing. They're so friendly. Anyone will talk to you about anything. We've never felt uncomfortable anywhere. I mean, there's certain places like we went to Topgolf year before last, and somebody got shot in the car park while we were playing golf.
Wow, really?
Yeah, there was something like happening. It was.
They had police cars. Everyone. We got locked in Topgolf, so they give us an extra hour in the Topgolf because they said you're not allowed outside. And we were like, this was 11 o'clock at night, so we were quite tired at this point.
Yeah, we didn't want to stay there that long, and they were like, "Keep staying, carry on," and we were like, "Okay."
And then we went outside. There's just police there with like machine guns out the front, and we were like, "Okay, this is awkward."
It was very.
But yeah, I mean, it's very rare you're somewhere that doesn't feel comfortable.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the people that I've spoken to out there have all been accommodating. They're all just happy to hear your story as well as you hear theirs. I think it's a fab place. I think that's another reason why we all tend to go back there, because there's so much to offer from an amenities side thing, but actually the community out there is fab as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Good stuff. Oh, you've got a fab trip planned in what's the countdown? Did we say a week's time?
Week's time. So this time next week we'll be in the air.
On the plane.
Yeah, we'll still be on the plane.
My goodness me!
So we're actually flying into Tampa this year as well, which we've never done.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome! We went into Tampa last year. 24. And it was amazing. You guys are going to love the airport. It's fab. It's so chilled. Obviously, it's a lot smaller than MCO, but just there's still loads to see and do in there as well. And it's not the longest of drives, as you guys know.
What time did you land when you went there?
We landed I think it was about 4,
Oh, okay.
And we had a bit of a delay with the car hire with Hertz. They messed up our booking a little bit, so we wasted a little bit of time there. But actually, once we had that sorted, getting the car, getting out, getting on the road, didn't take long at all.
Yeah, okay. That's the only thing we were worried about when we land at like 5 o'clock and we think you're literally jumping onto the I4 in rush hour. Because on a good drive, it's an hour, isn't it? It's not that far really at all. But in rush hour, I don't know how.
I think it'd be just about after.
I think we're a little bit over an hour, but it's not too bad once you get on the road. Again, another good thing about America, once you're on the main road, it's just straight, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we rented with Alamo, so we've got to skip the queue this time.
Nice, good.
So it should be nice. But obviously the car that we've rented is still based on us going with quite a lot of people.
Okay.
So now we got 3 of us in a Chevy Suburban.
Nice.
We did try to look to downgrade it, but it was actually really expensive.
So we booked it with Discount Florida Car Hire, and we got. So I always rebook it. I book the car 6 months in advance, and I just keep rebooking it as it gets cheaper.
Good
so
stuff.
We got it down to just over £900 for the 15 nights for this Suburban. I've looked at it probably 2 weeks ago, and it was nearly £1,700 now for the same.
It was.
So it's just crazy.
So even to get like something really small, it's like 800, and we're like, well, there's no point.
For the sake of £100, we might as well
keep it.
The biggest premium SUV you can do.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, spread yourself out a little bit. Why not?
Yeah, that's it. Do you think the 3 cases are going to fit in the back? Yeah, just about.
That's just more room for merch, right?
That is, though.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, and we are flying premium this year for the first time as well.
Awesome, cool. That's the
only reason we're flying to Tampa was so that we could use a companion voucher.
Yeah, nice, good. Awesome. Like proper cutlery and all that jazz.
The stupidest thing is, cup of tea in the China cup. That for me is just the winner.
Cup of tea in a China cup.
I've got to have the burning hot plastic where every time there's a bit of turbulence, it tips over on you, and just a nice mug of tea.
What airline are you flying with?
So Virgin.
Virgin, good. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So we've got a Virgin credit card. So we've this is the first time we've tried to use a companion voucher on it. And Virgin were amazing with it. We phoned them up and they said, you can fly into MCO, but it was, I think that you had to pay extra on top of it. I think you had to use a companion voucher and 50,000 points, and then the taxes on top. But they said if you fly in the same day into Tampa and come back a day later at the end, you won't need to use any points. So you just use your companion voucher. And I think the price we got was insane on it. So it was a no-brainer.
Yeah, you got to do it. An extra day, why not?
Yeah. So we've struggled to know where to stay that last day. So we've had a lot of changes on that as well.
Oh yeah, we have. That's caused us a lot of changes. Yeah.
So for the main bit of the stay, we're at Coronado Springs.
Nice, excellent.
So we're really looking forward to it. It's a big resort though. So
it's a big resort. But it's
cool.
Yeah,
we don't know.
We're not sure how we feel about that. We've asked for casitas because that's apparently one of the better ones to stay at.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So we're hoping that's good. And then the last day we were going to drive to Clearwater, so we were nearer to Tampa.
Yeah.
But we were paying, I think, £370 for a room for a night in Clearwater, so it was expensive. And then we would look to somewhere nearer Tampa Airport, so somewhere not quite as on the beach. And then we start dabbling with a DVC rental store, and that was a minefield.
Rentals, yes, absolutely. How was that whole experience?
Well, annoyingly, we kept deciding where we wanted to stay, and then because of their process being quite long-winded, we kept losing the room.
Sure.
And then we'd be like, we can't stay there now.
To put it into perspective, we booked very late compared to DVC resorts open 11 months before. So a DVC rental store opens 11 months. So they said most people are booking it the day it becomes available.
Yeah, sure.
We booked this 5 weeks before we were going.
Yeah, okay.
And they said, people don't do this. And I was like, okay, we're newbies.
Yeah, we're doing this. So we basically said, what's left? And they told us.
So we tried Polynesian, Grand Floridian, Animal Kingdom Lodge.
We thought we were getting Animal Kingdom Lodge as well, and then at the last minute we lost that room.
And then, so we finally managed to get Saratoga Springs, which I know you're a keen advocate of.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, don't think that as the bottom of the barrel. You're going to absolutely fall in love with that place, I guarantee it.
No, and for us, it's brilliant being that close to Disney Springs as well, so we can just wander around. And quite often, I don't really drink in Orlando because I'm driving everywhere, so very rarely will we have a drink. But that night, we can actually go out and have a few beers in Disney Springs.
Yeah, definitely.
But what do you think? What's the resort like then? Is it? Because I know you absolutely love it, don't you?
Yeah, I do mention it in pretty much every episode, and I think it is a little bit of Saratoga tinted glasses as a DVC owner in that property, but it really is such a relaxing resort, and I think for yourselves, having that right at the end of your trip, when you've got that, Disney energy levels are a little bit low as it happens towards the end, it's a perfect way just to end your trip. Like I said, you get the boat to Springs, you can do a little walk to Springs, enjoy your evening, stroll on back in the Floridian heat of an evening, and just soak in the atmosphere. It's very much a community atmosphere in Saratoga. It really is. There's a lot of people who go there, don't go to the parks. They just stick there in the resort, so you'll see a few faces, and they'll be happy to talk to you as much as I waffle on. They waffle on as well, so you can spend your evening just talking to some of the community members in there. You're going to love it. You will absolutely love it.
So that day, I think what we're going to do is do Epcot in the morning. We'll probably Lightning Lane like Guardians, nice. And then we'll probably just head straight to Saratoga then and just
enjoy it, because I would like to have a bit of a relax, enjoy the pools.
Definitely.
I didn't realise if you're checking in that day, you can get into the resort from 6 a.m. and use all the amenities.
Yeah.
So I didn't even realise that was a thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, full day. Yeah, sometimes the rooms aren't ready till like 4ish or something like that. But it doesn't stop you being able to use the resort. And there's so much to see and do in Saratoga. There is, like, if you like your pools, there's 3 or 4 pools, different ones. If you want a quieter one, if that's your thing. If you want a bit livelier one with pool bars, they've got that. Got a few places to eat. The shop's great. They've got loads of activities that you can do there as well. So if you don't want to just sit around a pool, there's Surrey bikes that you can go around the whole resort on. Cool. A few different Disney activities that you can do there to keep everyone entertained. So you will love it. It's a great way to end for sure.
And our Disney dining plan obviously finishes the midnight after you check out, so we'll still have it for the day at Saratoga.
Yeah, perfect.
So for lunch, we're going to try like Artist Point and see what that's like.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of decent stuff there. Yeah, Saratoga.
And from what I understand,
chips.
At the grandstand pool now, they do the cheeseburger spring rolls.
Cheeseburger spring rolls, yeah.
See, this is the research. This is where we're going.
This is it. This is why you plan.
This is why I spend a lot of time on Instagram.
It's got to be done. Done.
Yeah, we're buzzing for that. It's going to be. We've never stayed on deluxe as well, so we're really looking forward to seeing what that's like.
Yeah, that could be a good thing or a bad thing.
I was going to say, I'll warn you.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it?
But you already mentioned being off-site. Now you were bitten with on-site last trip. You're like, I'm not sure about getting back. When you touch the deluxe or the DVC rentals, it's tricky to go back as well.
And do you know what the pricing was really good? I was really surprised because we were looking at probably nearly $400 for a night a Polynesian DVC tower room. And this was, I'm trying to think. It was $290, I think, or something like that. So it was a hell of a lot cheaper. It was
And you were saying how much for Clearwater? $370.
Yeah, but that was pounds. That was £370. So you got to think that's $450 that we were paying for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But that was a Gulf View. So we did it a couple of years ago where we had a Gulf View, and they are absolutely stunning. I was flying the drone off the balcony and flying it around Clearwater. But
it was lovely, but because we've done it before, we just thought, what else have we not done before? So, and how could we end the holiday differently?
And we want to try this baggage thing where they take, because you can put your
to try that.
luggage into the Coronado and then hope they take it over there. So we've never.
Will.
So that again, that's something we haven't got to have the bags in the car for the day when we're out doing bits and bobs.
Yeah, definitely. You're gonna love it. You're gonna absolutely love it. Sounds like an awesome trip. It really does. Just obviously, with the way the family is at the moment with young kids, my side, we are predominantly in the bubble in Disney for the most part. But it's something that, from my perspective, in this trip now that Noah's a little bit older and we can cart him around a little bit more accessible, we want to go out and explore things. So being able to hear all of your plans and get some recommendations from you guys about outside of the Disney bubble's got us really excited for the bits that we're going to be able to do. I think going forward we'll be very similar to you, whereas maybe the base will always be Disney. We're DVC members, so it probably would be, but actually we want to expand a little bit and see a bit more of Florida.
It's also so quiet as well. You go to these little towns, there's nobody there. They're like really quiet. You get a few people bustling around. You realise in Celebration, not many people work. There's just people having coffee in the coffee shop on a Wednesday morning, and you're like, if you go to my town centre, there's nobody anywhere. And
that's it, exactly.
But no, it's beautiful. There's so many nice little towns you can visit.
Yeah, great stuff. Can't wait. Just can't believe it's this quick now. I can't believe for you guys it's a week. For us, it's about 3 weeks. It's just. It's come around very quickly.
Hopefully we'll have a little overlap.
We said about this, didn't we? Is it a few days towards
I think we've got 2 days of overlap. So we fly back on the 7th. So we've got a couple of days.
Got a bit of time. We'll see if we can catch you guys out there.
Yeah. That'll be good.
You've seen the plan, so you know roughly where we are.
Yeah, this is it exactly. Yeah,
I'll send you the latest revision.
Hey, we'll be in Batu together. Don't worry about that. And obviously, you're going to be sharing memories that you're going to make in this trip, because we've mentioned through this episode that you've got your own YouTube channel and obviously the socials as well. Just briefly, really, how did it all come about for you? Because I'm intrigued when it comes to the vlogging sort of community of how people dip in. Some people dip in because they've seen other vloggers do it. Some people are just naturally capturing videos for themselves and then post on YouTube. How did it all start for you?
So we started vlogging on our Christmas trip in 2023.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, we've always wanted to do it for our memories for it, and we sort of thought we'll video it and we'll see how it goes. But it was my oldest daughter's 18th birthday on that trip.
Okay.
And Sarah's 40th on the same trip.
Cool.
So we did 4 days at Disney or in Orlando, and then we went on a Caribbean cruise for a week.
Yeah, awesome.
And we just thought we'll video it and we'll see what it's like. For some reason, I went into a weird South African accent every time I spoke.
I
sounded like Cork from
literally.
from
as soon as we landed and we started filming, I was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
We did it in the hotel room, and they were all looking at me really strange. And I was like, "What's up?" And they said, "Why are you speaking in that accent?"
It was really weird.
I didn't know I was. But yeah, anyway, so we videoed it, and we had sound issues. We were doing it on a gimbal.
And on the cruise, we had quite a lot of drunk Dom as well.
Yeah,
so the evening
cool.
led to
some
it was
fairly
very
drunk videos. But we got back, we edited it, we put it out, and do you know what? It was one of the most amazing things we've ever done is watch it back.
Yeah,
so,
cool.
I mean, the kids, they watch them. They're not quite as in, but for us, editing it and then having our night to watch it before we upload it,
I love it.
was amazing. We were just like, oh, it's just.
I'm a bit like, some of our friends always say to us, like, when's it ready? When's it ready? And I'm a bit like that, Dom, when's it ready? Because I don't do any of that. I just like want to watch it. I'm like, is it ready yet?
If I've not got it ready by like Thursday night to upload, like Friday or Saturday, whenever we're going to upload it.
I like to pre-watch it before it goes live, because I'm like, if there's any bits in it I don't want in it, I've got time.
But yeah, it's one of the most comfortable places you could ever try vlogging. It is cool. For some people. Some people don't get on with it. You've got to be fairly confident in yourselves with it. I mean, when we first did it, you weren't such a fan, but the second time Sarah absolutely loved it, and she was
and then I've kind of stepped out of it because our eldest came with us, so it was there was 4 of us, so it meant the girls weren't. We kind of took this stance of if they want to be in it, they can be in it, but if they're not in the mood for it that day, or I don't know, their hair's not right, whatever, they don't obviously want that on social media. So they can step out. But then I think last year was the first year we only had Ez. Was it last year? Was the first year? So I kind of stepped back a bit more and walked with her, because and so Dom did a lot more on your own last year. So I did say I'll try and be a bit more hands-on this year.
And this is why you're a victim of technology, because obviously if Sarah's got a mic on and she's back talking to Esme, the DJI is going to pick up her talking.
Oh yeah, no, very true.
Which is why last year, quite a lot of the vlogs we kept going, oh, Dom, you forgot to give me a mic. To be fair, the day that he did give me a mic, it was really irritating, because I would then drop back, start talking to Ez, and then he'd be like, what are you saying? Just remember what you're saying. And then I'd be thinking, I don't have to think about what I'm saying all the time. I'm just chatting to Esme. Like, so yeah, there was a bit of that. But yeah, hopefully this year I'll be a bit more
But we do
involved.
We do some vlogging in the UK for a different channel, and that's a whole different kettle of fish. It's
really
so much more awkward videoing in the UK than it is in America. In America, everyone's doing it, and people tend to be a bit more tolerant of it. Some shops, they're like, no videoing here, and they're quite nice about it. They're not horrible, but you just be respectful. And if you're going into a small local shop, you usually ask and just say, do you mind if I do a bit of video? And they're always like, yeah, good as gold.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah, we enjoy it now. But we never let it overrule the holiday. So again, I say to the girls, I mean, I'll just video myself all day long. That's just how I am. But if they say we're not really in the mood for it right now, can we have a couple of hours without it? It's 100%. We'll just have downtime and no videoing. It's because it's all about the holiday.
For the memories of seeing what we've done. Each holiday I think is different, and you come away with a different feeling from each holiday. And I think it's being able to remember that. Yeah. But you've done cruise vlogging.
Oh yeah.
Quite a couple of times.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, we did.
That was quite good.
We did the Northern Europe cruise, and that was fine vlogging. That wasn't too bad. But
I also like vlogging now because we look at everyone else's vlogs, so I kind of feel like if we use it, then other people must be in the same boat as us. Where you really want to, like, if you're spending out lots of money, you want to know what it's going to. I know some people say, well, I'd rather have the surprise, but we're not surprise people.
Yeah, we're not.
We're definitely planners. So for us, if someone suggests something, I'm always like, oh, is there someone's vlog I can watch on it? Any cruise that we look at, I'm always like, let's have a look at the vlog first before we decide what we're going to do. I just think it's so good.
Yeah.
Such a useful thing to have now.
Yeah, we've said it. We pretty much started, I think, with a lot of people in 2020 started watching vlogs because what else could we do in 2020? Let's face it.
Exactly that, yeah.
But also, it's like it opened up the world of a place that I've been going for. Well, I think my first trip to Florida was '91, so well over 30 years. And there's so many things I picked up from other people's vlogs. It's mentioned about your series recently in all of these places like Ford's and that I would never even have heard of these places if it wasn't for people like you going into these places, showing where they are, giving them a review of the food. So it really does open up your world to the place that you go to repeatedly and the different ways that you can holiday in these places as well. So I think it's fun.
Massive.
And then you've got the memories, obviously, which you're doing it fundamentally to be able to look back. With our youngsters now, especially Penny, she's on YouTube all the time because that's just the generation.
Yeah, that is.
The fact that she can now go back and watch a little bit. We haven't put too much on our YouTube channel because I didn't know what on earth I was doing when I was doing it. But the fact she can every now and again go back and say, oh yeah, when we went to Disney in 24, we went on this ride, and I remember that. And that's what we're trying to capture as we go forward over the socials. So it sounds very similar to yourselves.
I've probably got some old video from our 2010 trip that I did on one of the
awesome.
I had a weird little handheld 2010 camera. It was a real old HD camera, and it was I'll be really interested to see because obviously you're not talking into a camera at that point. You just it's proper old school video where you're just videoing people playing golf. And
we videoed Caitlin. She was 4 at the time when we went, and she did a welcome to my cribs.
Oh, she did. Yeah, it was
she
hilarious.
thought that was cool at the time.
We had a beautiful villa, and we did the full open the front door, and it was amazing.
It was really cute.
But also, she started a parade on that one as well. So she got picked out of the crowd to start the parade at Magic Kingdom and things like that. And that's where you think, if you had a proper vlog of that, a proper high definition video, it's just the most amazing memory because photos are great and we had some beautiful photos from it.
But in 2022 when we went with the family, I'm gutted because we should have started vlogging them it was such a funny trip and there were so many things that just happened and it was just, and I'd love to now have those memories recorded, but we don't, which is such a shame.
Hey, just rubber stamps why you keep the press record on trips for the future, for sure. Yeah. So we can expect vlogs for this one, I guess.
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
excellent. It's good to hear.
And the DJIs are great for it because it's so incognito now. You can just hold it close to you, and no one really knows what you're holding.
Yeah. We mentioned on a podcast past when. Back in the 90s when my parents were going around and they had the massive shoulder cameras which must have really
trying to get that through the airport now.
Yeah, exactly. The fact that it's like this little slick thing that you can just hold there and it's not in anyone's face or it's not in anyone's view when you're doing your fireworks or whatever. It's fab. Technology is brilliant, isn't it?
It's really good.
I can't believe how much we've evolved in our lifetime, let alone what we're going to see in generations in the future. My word,
it's crazy.
Awesome. So listeners, this is your forewarning. Wookiees on Tour new vlog series is coming out. Make sure you're subscribed. Instagram, obviously, that's where we've communicated. And you did mention earlier, Cool Kids app of TikTok is also being used.
Yeah, so we've dabbled in it. It's not been. We've tried it with a different channel and it was very successful. So we're sort of working on it a bit. We're probably going to get my youngest daughter to try and do some more of it. She did put a post up once and it did really well. But I think she started enjoying her holiday afterwards, so didn't want to do it anymore.
Good stuff.
But it's we'll try and put some bits up on TikTok as well.
Awesome, excellent. Listeners, that's your warning for the socials. Make sure you are following. Is it just Wookiees on Tour across the board?
Wookiees on Tour across the board, yeah.
Wookiees on Tour, Insta, YouTube, Cool Kids app of TikTok. Excellent. If you figure it out, let me know because it's still.
We don't understand how it works, but it'll be on there.
Great stuff. I think it's a good thing getting your daughter involved because I think it's their generation's app, really, isn't it?
100%.
It was amazing what she did.
Teaches us
stuff, she does. Yeah. I'm always saying, "What's this on Instagram? How do I get this to work?" And she's like, rolls her eyes. Oh, let me show you.
It's handy. It's handy to have that in the household, that's for sure. Right, before I let you go, we like to end Devonshire Dis episodes with new guests to the show with a little bit of Disney this or that. It's 10 questions, and let's see which side of the Disneyverse you're going to fall. Are you up for it? Do you fancy it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go for it.
Yeah, good stuff. Awesome. The first question, as we always say, is the most important question. It is the question that sparks Disney debates online, in person, all across the world. It's the Disney question that will determine whether or not this episode will go viral, so no pressure. No pressure. No, I'm only joking. It's not that bad. I don't think I've ever heard of viral myself, being at my age, let alone expect anything of my social works to go viral. But that question is, are you left to Mexico or are you right to Canada?
See, I think we're a bit both.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, interesting.
See, it depends if I mean, for me, it will depend whether I've had the bus to the park or whether I'm driving.
Okay.
If I'm driving to the park, I'll go round to the right, go Canada, UK, France, and go that way.
Yeah.
If I have taken the bus there, I want to get straight on the margaritas, so I'll be going
good show.
left to Mexico. I don't know which way we usually go.
It depends what we're doing, because if we do Guardians, then we go left. If we do Soaring, we go right.
Sure,
so,
yeah,
because
where you're at the park.
Or it depends if I want to do Remy. So
yeah, because if you do because you'll.
True. It really does depend.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we're a bit ambidextrous with that. We'll.
That's fine. Hey, it's always good to have options, so that's fine.
We'll just sit on the fence here.
I'd probably head to the margarita with you. I've got to admit, I'll go left. How about this one? Mickey Bar Premium or the ice cream sandwich?
I don't think I've had either.
We haven't had either.
Really? Okay, there's a new experience
for you,
definitely.
That'll change this year,
yeah. My boy Sam always tells me how good these premium bars are, so I'm gonna sway on that side.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah,
I'm intrigued to hear. You got to try both of them out.
Yeah, no, I don't think. Oh no, I don't know now. Now you made me think. Yeah. Oh, we'll come back and let you know.
Would you like a cookie sandwich or choc ice? Which one do you prefer?
I think a cookie sandwich.
See, I'd rather have a choc ice.
Yeah, that's where we differ.
Go 1 for 1.
Oh, I love a choc ice. I don't know if I want to pay $7 for choc ice, but I love a choc ice.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah.
It's a snack credit. It'll be fine.
The benefits of the dining plan, eh? How about this one? We mentioned it earlier. Are you rope droppers or are you park closers predominantly?
Rope droppers.
Rope droppers. Yeah,
rope droppers.
Yeah, we love it. It's such an underrated thing to get in those parks. I mean, sometimes you can just get to a ride and we've had some really quick turnarounds, haven't we? And
also because of the weather, because we normally go July or August. True. It's so hot that we kind of get in, and then it gives us that option to go cool down somewhere else, or if the rain hits later.
Touch wood, I don't think we've ever had morning rain while we've been there. I think it's always been from usually like the 2-3 o'clock for the time of year that we go. So yeah, the rope drop for us just works every time.
Makes sense. I think that's in our immediate future as well. When we go, we weren't great at rope dropping in 24, mainly because Noah was a baby and we were dictated by him at that point. But I think this time we're going to try and make a beeline for rope drop and then get back to the resort by midday, and naps will happen, swimming pools will happen, and storm watching will absolutely happen.
So the thing that we've never thought of before is the fact, and this is something we've only recently realised, which I'm sure everyone else is well aware of, that is the buses that go to Magic Kingdom go right up to the gate and you don't have to take the ferry or the monorail. We've never even thought about this.
Yeah,
so that's the sort of thing now we're thinking, is that's actually quite a good tip, because if you're trying to get their rope drop, if you jump on the bus, you're cutting out all of that TTC side of it.
Absolutely, yeah. You've got the benefit of both worlds really, with the car hire and the Disney transport.
Something I'm sure we'll be trying one way or the other this time.
Yes.
Excellent, good. Another fest. It's going to be a trip of fest. I like it.
It's going to be a lot.
Awesome. Right, let's get on some Star Wars questions. Are you Rise or are you Smuggler's Run?
Oh, Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah, Rise.
Yeah, Smuggler's Run. It depends on your pilot.
That's very true. Yeah, very true.
Mind you, it's got the new Mando overlay now, so.
Yeah, I can't wait to check that out. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'll be in the queue for that for about 7 or 8 times until
Rise is just a thing of beauty. I still remember the first time I walked in and saw those stormtroopers. Because I didn't know anything about it, I did not expect it, and I just walked in. I was like, and they were like, "Hurry up, move through!" And I was like, "No,
this is
like my Sephora head. What are you on about?" Kicking me out, and I was absolutely loving it.
It's a good way of putting it as well. Your Sephora, I like that. Yeah. Okay, let's have another. What about character meets? Are you a Wookiee cuddle, it's in the name, or being brought in front of Vader?
Oh, Wookiee cuddle. Yeah. There's nothing like a Wookiee cuddle.
It's a great meat as well, isn't it?
On a hot day, it's not the greatest thing to cuddle
that's very true.
Furry pillow, but it's... I mean, Chewie gives you some banging cuddles. It was great. I was having a little Wookiee chat to him, and it was great.
Yeah, great stuff.
It was brilliant. I don't know, because it's gone now, the Wookiee meet, because that was Animation Courtyard.
Yeah, I don't know where it's going to be.
He walks around Batuu now.
Yeah, we met him.
That's right.
What was it? It was It wasn't underneath the Falcon. It was sort of like to the side, a bit like in the corner. He was over there. I don't know if he was there temporarily at the point, but now I think he's going to be somewhere around that area. So definitely keep a lookout.
I'll have to keep your eye out. Yeah, that was a great little meet and greet, that thing. But yeah, I could understand why they got rid of it, because it was such a waste of space. I loved it because they had the speeders from Endor and things like that on there. And it was. I used to love having a little wander around, but everyone else was like, "What are you looking at?"
Yeah, I know what you mean. That was me. I spent a good hour or so in there. And was just
Sarah's just stood out in the sun enjoying the rays, and I'm like, "Ooh, just nerding out."
Pretty much.
I love it. Daytime parades or nighttime spectaculars?
Nighttime spectaculars, yeah.
Nighttime, they're just a different level when the lights go on, aren't they? Yeah.
We've never done a nighttime. Oh no, the only nighttime parade we've ever done is the Christmas one. The Very Merry ones, and that was insane. But I don't think I've ever done a nighttime one. Starlight Parade would be the big one for this year.
Starlight's going to be the big one, yeah.
Yeah, and we've not watched. We did do the Halloween. Yeah, so I'm lying. Yeah, we have done a few, but I've never. We haven't seen anything to do with Starlight, so we've not seen any of the videos on it.
Yeah, I got to admit, I've been spoiled on that, and I can't wait. And I can't wait for you to experience it as well. Chilled days. We mentioned Sephora. Are you heading to shops at Disney Springs, or are you lazy rivering at a water park?
Oh, we do a very good mix of both. Don't we?
Yeah.
We love a bit of shopping. We do a lot of outlets, and we do.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
We do a lot of Disney Springs, but we do love a water park as well. So
we've got a plan.
Yeah, we've got Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon in this year.
Nice. Got to be done.
Our daughter absolutely she loves Blizzard Beach. We went there last year and it was great, but she missed the big waves at Typhoon Lagoon.
Yeah.
She loves being smashed into the floor and as a tidal wave hits you and drags you up the beach on the sandpaper floor.
There's something about that pain that keeps us going back. I love it as well.
Makes you just get up and run into the waves again.
The grazed knees from the hard floor,
But yeah, they're amazing water parks. We've done Typhoon Lagoon, Volcano Bay.
Yeah, I love that one.
That was a really nice park.
It's a
We
good
did
park.
enjoy that. And we have done Aquatica a long time ago. That was awful. We
didn't like it, but we only did it once.
Very small, isn't it? Very small.
Yeah, we weren't.
I think it's developed a lot since then. We did it just after it.
Open.
So we did Wet and Wild originally when we went.
Oh, Wet and Wild was a great park.
Yeah, that was.
They had the big bowl it was like the big toilet. You just fell down the middle. It was so dangerous. It just literally drops you down. But we got kicked out of there because of the lightning storm, didn't it? So they shut the whole park in the end. Really? It's quite high up that one.
It is, absolutely, yeah.
It was a really tall one, that. But we do love a water park. But we do love a shop as well.
Yeah, Esme loves the shop.
So we're just going to sit firmly on this fence here?
Yeah.
That's fine. I like both as well, to be fair. I've got time for both, especially Ron John's.
Oh, yeah. I do like Ron John's.
That's my shop. That's definitely my shop. Back on the Disney snacks, what about the savoury? So Mickey pretzel or Disney popcorn?
I'd have to say Mickey pretzel, especially if it's got beer cheese with it.
Yeah, nice.
But probably not a fan of either.
No,
it's not really mine.
Not a savoury?
Well, see, the popcorn, the only experience we've had of the popcorn is my daughter had it when she was 4, and we bought her a box of popcorn, and she was eating it, and she had a really funny look on her face. And I was like, what's that? And we paid like $7 for this thing of popcorn, but I didn't realise it was salty popcorn. I assumed it was sweet.
Yeah, we had no idea.
She had like one bit of it, and she's like, oh, well.
What is this?
Yeah, what have you given me?
She wouldn't say anything. She just sat there with it on her lap, not eating it. And we were like, what's wrong? And then I tried it, and I was like, oh, that's rough. That's not what you want on a hot day.
Yes, we don't think we've ever had it since. Obviously, everyone talks about the popcorn, though, at the confectionery
Yeah, they
shop.
do, yeah. They're big.
Oh, yeah, no, premium popcorn.
And the only other popcorn we've had is in Canada. It was the maple.
Oh, the maple popcorn.
Oh, the maple popcorn.
It was
that
lovely.
is sweet. Yeah, good.
Here's an interesting fact for you. So, the popcorn sales from one day in Magic Kingdom pay for the entire fireworks for a whole day in both parks, in Epcot and Magic Kingdom.
That's a lot
Just
of popcorn,
the popcorn sales in one day in Magic Kingdom.
I don't feel like I see that many people eat.
That's what I mean.
Popcorn,
when someone said it, I was like, that can't be true. And I Googled it, and it was like, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. And the thing is, you can get refillables for like $2 or $3, so it's not like they're making a load of money off it.
No, it's bizarre. And I think either you're buying very cheap fireworks or you're selling very expensive popcorn. I can't decide which.
Yeah, no, this is it, exactly, yeah. Let's see the bill for the fireworks. Oh, I like that. That's a great fact. Disney attractions. Are you front row riders like you are in Tron that time, or do you tend to hit the back row and get that extra speed?
I think you're a front row person.
Yeah, definitely a front row.
I do like a front row.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I might try.
I don't think there's many rides that I wouldn't.
No, I mean my daughters. This will be their first year doing Velocicoaster, and I'm quite tempted just to get in that front row queue.
Yeah, and I'm not doing.
You're not doing Velocicoaster. Yeah.
I will not do.
You're getting better with rides, but
yeah, that's
your limit, isn't it?
Yeah. No.
It's quite high, to be fair. It looks quite high.
Yeah, no.
We did Stardust Races last year, and that was one of the most beautiful rides I've ever been on.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I didn't do that one.
Back in the day,
I used to love roller coasters.
Sarah did Gwazi before it became Iron Gwazi. when it was proper
Gwazi.
wooden coaster, and you didn't love it.
And there was the one next to that I did where it goes around the top and the drop. I did all of that.
Sheikra was
Sheikra, that was
it. Yeah, that's it. But no, unfortunately,
you did them all,
something about getting old and having kids, and some reason that goes out the window, and I can't do it anymore.
I know what you mean. Yeah, Loz used to routinely horse ride, and then kiddos came along and she was like, I could fall off that, and that would be that. So I get it. It's an actual thing.
I can't get off the ride halfway around, sadly.
Very true. That's it. That's it. But you still get to enjoy Slinky and Tron and stuff like that, so you still got a bit of thrill in you.
Oh yeah, no, there are some that
you are getting
I'll do Rock and Roller Coaster. Like there are some that I will do.
And you love Tower Terror.
It's literally Tower Terror. I never used to like it. I've come back round to liking it.
Somebody who actually doesn't like lifts. That's quite a strange ride that you would like.
I can do that one now. Yeah. My limitation is Stardust Racers and Velocicoaster.
Yeah, you won't do like the really big coasters.
Do those ones now.
Is it because it's outside and the visuals there as soon as you get up to it?
I think it's the upside. It's because they go so high up and like probably now, like years ago we did Kraken at SeaWorld.
Yeah.
I just don't think I could get. Whereas I reckon I could get on Manta. I loved Manta. But Kraken, I think it's those up, and like Ez was saying to me last year, I almost did get on the opposite colour because you went on.
Yeah, we went on green first and then yellow.
And they come off and they were like, "Oh, it's really great, you'll love it. Let's go do the other one." Apparently, the other one's slower. And then Esme come off and went, "Oh my God, so glad you didn't come because it was worse." And I was like, "Imagine if I had it done."
That was the first time I've got airtime on a roller coaster where you actually come out of your seat and you're sat on your shoulder restraints, but your bum's not on the seat.
Oh my goodness! Yeah.
It was. Yeah, there's a lot of G's you pull in when you're going over the top of those top hats.
Awesome. I appreciate that's not for everyone.
Yeah.
It's definitely not for Loz in this house as well. To be fair, she'd give her Grand Fiesta tour all day long.
Yeah.
All right, last but not least, are you team mice or are you team duck?
Oh, team mice.
Yeah, mice.
Bit contentious with me with ducks because I berated 3 Caballeros once and I got slated for it. So
yes, I remember hearing it. For sure. I'm
going to stick with the mice.
That's all good. That's good. Hey, the original. Why not? Awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, you made it, and we got some good picks there. And also, I'm intrigued about the potential. Is it Mexico? Is it Canada? I like that. We've always had it obviously a staple one side or the other. We've never had one where it's like, well, we'll just tend to go with the flow, see what happens.
Yeah, it's definitely dependent. Yeah, so we'll judge it. We'll probably think about it more this time as well.
I might think about it a bit more now.
Yeah. So we usually just walk along and think, go this way.
I do think it depends if you're drinking. If it's Don's drinking, I do think we go left.
Makes sense.
I do think it. Whereas quite often you're not drinking. I think we've only got one night planned where you will drink at Epcot. So
sure.
Yeah.
It'll be Mexico that night.
It will be. Yeah.
Oh, awesome, Sarah, Dom. Thank you kindly for joining me today. It's been a fab chat. Your holiday sounds incredible. It sounded incredible just over message, but to sit down and be able to discuss it with you, it sounds elite. So I can't wait to hear all about when you get back.
So this has just notched us up a little bit higher.
Yeah, I'm already like, when do I finish work?
Great stuff.
But no, we appreciate you having us.
No, you were more than welcome, and it's great to finally sit down and have a proper chat about the thing we love. So, yeah, I'm sure there'll be some more conversations in the future for sure.
Yeah, excellent.
And we will see you stateside, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Stateside.
Hopefully we'll get on Smuggler's Run, we'll get on Rise, we'll be in Ogres. And
drinking fuzzy Tauntauns together.
I love it. What a name as well for a
What
cocktail.
a name.
It's great. And listeners, thank you very much for joining us today. If you've enjoyed this episode, please give us a like, subscribe to the Devonshire Dis Podcast, and share us amongst your friends and across that social verse. Don't forget to check out Sarah, Dom and family at Wookies on Tour on Insta, YouTube, Cool Kids app of TikTok as well, and across the socials to get involved with all of these fabulous memories that you guys are going to be sharing across your vlogs and over the content as well, and we thank you for it. You can catch the Devonshire Dis on Insta, YouTube and TikTok as well. Still don't have a clue what's going on TikTok, but we're there, so that's good. So come and say hey to us over there. But for this, that's it. We are heading to Orlando. You guys are heading in a week's time. Have a fabulous trip. Thanks again for joining us. And we'll see everyone later. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.